Namaste students. Today we will be studying the second chapter of the Renan Martin book of English grammar, that is subject and predicate. Previously we have already studied about the sentence and the four kinds of sentence that are assertive, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. So today we will be studying a sentence and its two parts. First is subject and the second is predicate. These two parts when come together form a sentence which makes a complete sense. Now what is a subject and what is a predicate? When we make a sentence, generally we name a person or a thing in that sentence and then we say something about the thing or the person. These two parts of the sentences are respectively said to be the subject of the sentence and the predicate of the sentence. The subject of the sentence is the person or the thing that we mention in that sentence. And the predicate of the sentence is what are we saying about the person or what are we saying about that thing that we have mentioned as a subject. In simple terms, subject tells us who or what the sentence is about, and predicate tells us the action of the subject in the sentence. That is, what is the subject performing? Let us consider some examples. Amy held a pencil. Johnny wore a hat. He looked happy. The star is blue. He is holding a star. To identify the subject of the sentence, you need to ask the question who or what to the sentence. Amy held a pencil. Who held the pencil? Amy. Johnny wore a hat. Who wore a hat? Johnny. The star is blue. What is blue? The star. And now the predicate is the action performed by the subject or something that is describing the subject. Let's consider some more examples. In these examples, the subject is everything that is written in blue. For example, Mr. Parks, Max and Ben, the waitress, the dogs in our neighbor's yard, Ali and I, he, all of the kids in the gym. And the predicate is all that is written in red. Now when you observe the predicate of each sentence, you will see that the predicate is describing something about the subject or it is describing what the subject is performing or what the subject is doing. In the first two examples, the subjects that are Mr. Parks, Max and Ben are described according to their designation. For example, Mr. Parks is our principal. Max and Ben are in the third grade. In the next example, the action of the subject is described. The waitress dropped the tray of food. When we studied the four kinds of sentences, we have also studied the imperative sentence. In imperative sentences, we have seen commands and orders. In that kind of sentence, we observe that subject is missing, but the subject is there. For example, sit down. In this imperative kind of sentence, sit down is a whole sentence with a complete meaning, but there is no subject. But if you observe, sit down is said to the person that is standing in front of you. That means you sit down is the complete sentence. You is the subject and you is understood. Let's understand with some more examples. Sit down, take out the trash, brush your teeth. The subject is not in the sentence because it is understood that the person being spoken to is the subject of the sentence. Here are some more examples for you to solve them. Circle the subject and underline the predicate. I hope I have cleared all the concepts. All the best And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.